So how do I know which cast on to choose for my project? Well, stick with me because in this video, I'm going to answer which starter is right for you.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
In celebration of Pokemon's 30th anniversary, Nintendo have re-released Fire Red and Leaf Green on the Nintendo Switch. So in honor of taking us all the way back to the beginning, today I'm going to be walking you through all the different ways that you can cast on for your next project while we talk about the starters you can use in your next playthrough. Let's get into it. The first starter off the rank is Bulbasaur. This amphibious plant Pokemon has the type advantage to Stormbrock's Rock-type Pokemon and Misty's Water-type Pokemon, getting you through the first two gyms and the early game the fastest of the three OG starter Pokemon. Then, acting as a tank in later game, makes him the perfect starter for beginner trainers. The equivalent here is the Knitted Cast-On. Perfect for beginners, the Knitted Cast-On starts by creating a slipknot and then working a knit stitch into that slipknot. You then pull the loop from the stitch you've created and put it onto the working needle. You then continue to work into these stitches to create as many cast-on stitches as you need for the length of your work. Sturdy, reliable, and getting you through the early parts of your knitting, the Knitted Cast-On is perfect for beginners. The second starter in our team is Squirtle. Squirtle also has the type advantage against Brock and is going to get you through Mount Moon with no trouble. But in the later game does require additional Pokemon to round out your team so that you can take on the rest of the gyms and the Elite Four. This Pokemon is perfect for intermediate players who don't want the beginning of the game to be too easy, but by the same token want to expand their horizons with all the different Pokemon they can pick up along the way. The equivalent stitch here is the Cable Cast-On. Similar to the Knitted Cast-On, you start by creating a slipknot and then working a knitted stitch onto your working needle. You then work through the stitches rather than into them to create that cabled look. At the end of the day, this cast-on makes a flexible edge that you can use for jumpers, hats, or anything that you want to make stretchy, making it the most flexible member of our team, just like Squirtle. The last starter in our OG3 is Charmander. Weak to the first two gyms, the majority of the Pokemon in Mount Moon, and only neutral when it comes to fighting Surge, Charmander is by far the most difficult of the original three starter Pokemon. It's not to the mid to late game that Charmeleon and Charizard really show their strengths and start storming through the competition, taking you all the way to the Elite Four, and look damn cool while doing it. By the same token, the equivalent here is the Chain Cast-On. Working in the same way as the previous two, you choose your beginning by tying on a slip knot. You then work across the front and back needles, requiring all parts to work in tandem to create this beautiful chain stitch. And it's not until you've knitted a few rows that the real beauty of this cast-on comes into its own, making it the most beautiful and worthwhile of the three cast-on methods we've talked about so far. So now you have your three starters and you get to pick your favourite one. But out of the distance, you hear trouble and make it double. Because this cast-on is here to throw a wrench into the machine, the Longtail cast-on. Just like Jesse and James, this cast-on will get the job done, but the backstory is way more complex than it has any need to be. Holding the wool over your thumb and forefinger, you create a loop with your needle. Then you work into the loop on your thumb, into the loop on your forefinger, and pull the loop on your thumb over the top, tightening to create a stitch. You do this as many times as you need to create the full cast-on. But beware of the pitfall. Your tail too short and you won't have enough rope to get as many stitches as you need, and the end will become incredibly complex, just like Jesse and James, and you may end up blasting off to go insane with this cast-on. But picture this. You wake up late, your alarm didn't go off. You roll out of bed and run to Professor Oak's lab knowing today's the day you're supposed to pick your starter, and all of them are gone. What do you do then? Well, that's easy. You end up with Pikachu. This little chaotic electric hamster will get you through the first few routes with no trouble, taking out Pidgeys and Rattatas without a second look, and get you through the first couple of gyms. You'll need to round out your team though, as you'll be weak against Brock's Rock type, but slam through Misty's Water type, and be pretty neutral to Surge by the third gym. You'll need to round out your team in the early game to make him a true powerhouse once you get to the Elite Four. By the same token, the cast-on you're looking at here to match Pikachu's chaotic energy is the Cable Cast-On. Just like Pikachu, there's no slip knot for this one because you don't get to pick him. You just start working straight on, wrapping the wool around both the needle and the crochet hook, pulling the crochet hook through, making that knot, and chaining on as many stitches as you need to start your work. This little cast on is great to have in your back pocket when you're in a cinch, and it looks great by the end too, making the cable cast on perfect for anyone who's sick of the traditional methods of casting on and looking to try something a little different. In the immortal words of Karen from the Elite Four, strong cast-ons, weak cast-ons, these are just the selfish perceptions of humans. Skilled knitters should try and knit with their favourites. So whichever starter you pick for your next playthrough, and whichever cast-on you choose for your next project, make sure it's your favourite. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this, consider giving me a like and maybe leaving a comment down below. It's great to have you here. I'm Steph, this is Steph's Fixation Station. See you in the next one.